Hey Virgo, what's happening? What's cracking, and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your January 2020 love tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in the comments down below, man. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. First link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and see what's cracking for the Virgo, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 2020. What messages do we got coming through for Team Virgo, please? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 2020. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout January 2020. All right, Virgo, let's get one last shuffle and see what's cracking with you, baby. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Woo. Let's take a look. Virgo, energy between you and another person. You got a Queen of Swords, can be connecting with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You have an Eight of Cups, a Devil card, and then you got a Knight of Cups as for the outcome. So, definitely walking away from a connection here. Can be walking away from a Capricorn for some, but you're in the business for new love is basically what I'm seeing. In regards to that Devil card, it can mean a number of things, but I will pull a clarifier exactly so that we can pinpoint a more of an accurate story. But from what I'm seeing so far, Queen of Swords, there is a certain individual you are cutting out of your life as you've walked away from them. And Knight of Cups, you are ready to take your business into the new love department, okay? Clarifying the Devil card, give me the most accurate pinpoint on what this Devil is representing for the person that Virgo is dealing with, please. Okay, what do we got? We got a Magician, ooh, and we got a Three of Swords. A person who magically knows how to make heartbreak appear, okay, is the individual you could be dealing with. You could be dealing with another Virgo possibly, but considering that the Magician is Virgo energy, this person did break your heart, Virgo. Therefore, it is time for you to be open to the new love business. With the Devil card energy being present paired with these two cards as well, I feel like you were connecting with a person because the Three of Swords over here, if you look at this girl, it's not even that much about just the heartbreak. It's about the disappointment that came with it, right? When you take a look at this girl, you can see that she's very heavily disappointed, okay? Some of you guys just wanted, wow, okay, hold on. There's a lot of information coming here. Some of you guys wanted to feel appreciated. All you've ever asked for was the little things and you never felt like you got them. Some of you Virgos were like, well, it'd be nice to get flowers every once in a while. Never got them from this person. It almost feels like what you were looking for was the little things in this relationship. Someone to be there when you're down, someone to support you, someone to listen to you, right? The basic things that you really care about. And it feels like this person kind of looked past that. They had everything out right in front of them. Look at this Magician card. For the person you were dealing with, they had everything out in front of them that they needed to listen to, right? Over here, Ace of Cups, emotion. Over here, thoughts and feelings with that Ace of Swords. Over here, Pentacles, talking about time and the times that you're going through. This person had everything available to them that they needed to pay attention to, but you always felt like you were never paid attention to, is the vibe that I'm picking up on. Okay, let's take a look here and see what's happening, Virgo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. We'll take a look at their energy and their feelings. Then we'll go over your energy and your feelings. We'll see where energies are aligning and then the outcome for the month of January 2020. Now, in regards to who Virgo is dealing with, how do they feel towards Virgo and what is their energy, please? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout January 2020. How does the person Virgo is dealing with feel towards Virgo, please, throughout January 2020. Thank you. What do we got? Ten of Wands, okay. Nine of Swords, Four of Cups over here, Four of Pentacles. Then we have a Temperance card, a Queen of Pentacles, then a Knight of Wands, and a World card. Okay, this person's got a number of emotions. Could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, or possibly a fixed sign, Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, or Leo. So, based on your person over here, okay, Virgo, I feel excuse me, I feel like this individual was a troubled one in the sense of, wow, Virgo, hold on. I don't think you like troubled people, but I think you've attracted a lot of troubled people when it comes towards love. It's not, wow, I'm getting a headache as I'm saying this too. It's not that you want to fix everyone. You could have a Cancer placement somewhere in your chart. I don't think you're trying to fix everyone, but I think that you try to help everyone sometimes a little bit more than you help yourself. And in regards to this connection, it was like, for the first time in my life, I need someone to help me. And when you expected that from this person, that's not what you got. That's where I feel like a lot of disappointment comes from. Because over here, 10 of Wands to the 9 of Swords, I do feel like whoever you were connecting with was going through quite a lot. They could have been very troubled. With the 4 of Cups, this person can go from showing you love and attention as frequently as possible to ghosting you for a number of days. I feel like whoever you're connecting with was very inconsistent in the way that they would communicate with you, especially because of whatever it is they were going through. They would take out their stress and their problems, and they would take them out on you. With the 4 of Pentacles, they were closed off to ever talk about their problems. So how can you be there for somebody who doesn't want you to be there for them at all? I feel like you were trying so hard to get this person to open up, but at the end of the day, they would always change topics over here. 9 of Wands, right? Or 9 of Wands, they would change topics over here. They would drift your attention elsewhere. You know, with the Temperance card, this person always pretended to be fine, and they pretended to be in the most perfect place, and they almost pretended that the relationship or connection you had was absolutely perfect, but it wasn't, and you knew that was the truth. You knew there was something going on, but you would never be able to hear the truth. And with the Queen of Pentacles here paired to the World card, you know, with the person you're dealing with over here, they were the type of individual who held on to everything. I almost feel like this, it's just a random message, but the person you're connecting with as well, Virgo, they could have been the type of person who would use things against you that you've said. So they would remember a lot of the negative things you've said if you've ever like been in a fight, and they would use things against you. I don't know why that came through, but it did. But yeah, overall, whoever this is you're connecting with, they had a very hard time. And I feel like you've been attracted to people, or have attracted people in your past many times, people who have been troubled, people that have gone through things, people that have been depressed, people that have had issues. Maybe you've attracted a bunch of those over your dating and relationships. And this time, maybe you didn't see it, but then you saw it eventually that this person was going through a lot. And of course, you were going to do your best to be there for them. But how could you be there for somebody who pushed you out? This person over here, I feel they pushed you out. And when you wanted what you expect from relationships, such as love, the little things, right? To be appreciated, to be loved, and all those types of things, you just started feeling this vibe from them like, wow, everything I did for them, they don't even care. The amount of times I've tried to help them, they don't really care. That's kind of like how your feelings are coming off, where it's like, I did so much to try to help you, and you did nothing but push me away. And then now it gets to the point where it seems like you can care less that I was ever even here. That's heartbreaking to feel, and that's heartbreaking to hear. And I think that that really is what turned you off and ultimately pushed you away. Okay? In regards to how Virgo's feeling towards the person they're connecting with, let's take a look here. And as I was saying before, I was getting a headache, so I do feel like this connection was a headache, okay? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Throughout January 2020, how does Virgo feel towards the person they are dealing with, okay? Let's take a look. What do we got? We got a 9 of Pentacles. Yep, so you're definitely feeling singles the way for you. Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Tower card here, 2 of Swords, Star card here, 10 of Swords, Sun card here, and the 5 of Wands. Yep, I've been through way too many connections similar to this, or I've dealt with way too many emotionally unavailable people that it is my time to really isolate myself from them. This was one of those last relationships I think you're ever going to partake in when it comes towards not being equal, not having equality. I think you're getting to the point where it's like, I need a healthy relationship. I need a relationship where I can talk about my feelings and emotions and have a partner who listens, and I can do the same for them. I need a partner who's open both ways with me. I need somebody who is providing, you know, a very healthy and beautiful environment with this relationship we're having. It's like, you're just coming to the recognition of, I need a healthy relationship moving forward in love, and as of right now, I'm going to enjoy being single. Now, I do think a part of you here, Virgo, is still taking a look at them because you know they're going through a lot. You know they have problems. I think a part of you checks in. You may not actually check in with them. Maybe you look at their Facebook status or their Twitter status, Instagram, whatever. Maybe you take a look at what's going on with them in regards to social media. It feels like sometimes maybe you ask about them, okay? Even though you guys aren't together, maybe you ask a friend that you knew, right? A mutual friend, and be like, hey, how's, you know, so-and-so doing? You know, how's Jack doing? Is everything okay with Jack? Whatever. You see what I'm saying? You might be doing that in January, just checking up on this person through other people or possibly through social media, because a part of you here, Virgo, a part of you here definitely feels bad that the person you dealt with was going through so much, but at the same time, it was like, then why ever agree to be in a relationship with me, or why ever get close to me in order just to push me away? It was like, if this person needed to be completely shut out, you wish they never started something with you, or even if they weren't the one who started things, you wish they never continued to grow with you and told you this earlier. Wheel of Fortune energy present here as well. You are definitely letting this cycle be the last. As I've mentioned previously, you're really harping on, I need healthy relationships, and I'm not going to settle for something unhealthy anymore or put myself in unhealthy situations. The moment if an unhealthy situation arises for you, I do feel like you will dismiss it. With the Tower card here, that was the sudden trigger and realization that you have had made, okay? Scorpio energy with the Tower card, but the sudden realization comes to you of, I need to break out of dealing with problematic people. I need to break out of dealing with, people that have a lot going on that are emotionally unavailable. Now, see, the truth is, Virgo, is that everyone's always got problems. You're never going to not find a person that has problems. Everybody has them. You have problems, I have problems. Everybody in the world has problems. But the difference is that you are not going to deal with people who are going to use those problems as a crutch to push you away. That is not what you're doing anymore. 11-11, as I just said that. 11-11. You're not going to do that. So you're getting very tired and fed up of dealing with people who are very, what's the word I'm looking for? Emotionally unavailable, that push you away, and that make you feel like you're unimportant, and that make you feel underappreciated. Because that's not fair for you. So I'm not saying to you that you're going to find the most perfect person that never has problems. Everybody in life has problems. The fucking Pope probably has problems too. Sitting on his goddamn throne in Italy. He's probably got problems too. Okay? But at the end of the day over here, Virgo, your best approach is to find a person who communicates in a healthy way and really values your relationship in a healthy way, as it appears this person didn't, okay? So with that Two of Swords and the Tower card, that was your massive realization. And with the Two of Swords, you're carrying on moving forward in a conscious manner of seeing what is healthy versus what is unhealthy for you. And with the Star card here, you have a lot of hope, okay? You have a lot of hope. You're like, I will meet the one, motherfucker, okay? I'm way too beautiful to be single for the rest of my life. You already admit that. You can see that, Virgo, okay? You're like, I am a catch. I'm a great person. I'm fantastic. I am somebody who's enjoyable. Somebody will snag me up one day. Yes, they will. You will get the right partnership. But you have to see where you need to be first before you find that perfect partnership. You need to go through certain experiences sometimes to see what you like, what you don't like, what's healthy, what's unhealthy to you. You have to go through kind of the whole bunch to find the perfect match, right? So over here we have a Ten of Swords, a Sun card, and then we have a Five of Wands. So from what I'm seeing from your feelings here as well, Virgo, with the Ten of Swords to the Five of Wands, it's going to be a very good release because you're going to feel like you don't have to be a caretaker anymore. And you're also going to be like, well, even though I was a caretaker, it stresses you out because you felt like you did it for no reason. You felt like you took care of somebody for no reason because you never got any sort of appreciation back. So I feel like after that, you're just stepping into the Sun energy where it's like, look, I'm just going to be thankful for what this relationship has taught me. I'm going to be thankful for what I've learned from it. And I'm going to be thankful to recognize that I'm now seeing what I consider healthy versus unhealthy and how I'm going to move forward in love. So you're happy that you can see that. And with the Sun card too, I think you're definitely happy that you're going to be single over here with that Nine of Pentacles, because it gives you a new beginning to meet some new people, and it also gives you time to sort out what you need to and remove yourself from a situation that was kind of dragging you down a little bit, which is good overall, you know. Once again though, I don't feel like the person you're connecting with is absolutely the worst person in the world. I just feel like they don't know how to deal with what they're going through, and they weren't ready for a relationship when they entered one with you. And you know, you wish you had that, okay? Not short notice. You wish you had the notice so that you could have given this person time to work on their own shit rather than being involved with them. You know, relationships involve teamwork. Either it's we're a team and I'm gonna help you, or, you know, then we shouldn't be in a relationship if that teamwork isn't gonna be present. So I could see where you're coming from. Based on if they still love you though, I want to just check into that real quick. Did they ever really love Virgo, or do they still love Virgo? What's going on with that? Okay, what do we got? A Strength card here, and a Seven of Wands, and then a King of Pentacles. So I do feel like this person did have love for you in a way, but I don't feel like it was the genuine, true love that they should have had for you. Because in a sense, yes, this person did have care for you, but at the same time, from what I'm seeing here, Virgo, Strength card over here, Seven of Wands, you were basically their rock. And that's really weird. It's weird that you're their rock, meanwhile they're pushing you away. So either this person just likes having attention, or this person comes from a pretty bipolar space where sometimes they want you to love them and be their rock, and other times they want to be in complete isolation. Seems like this person goes kind of back and forth on what they're feeling. So yes, I do feel like they loved you, but they did not, or they were not in love with you. They cared for you, but they were not in love with you. And they were not in love with you in the way that a romantic relationship should be, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Unfortunately, that's what I saw, all right? Now, in regards to where energies are aligning between you guys throughout January 2020, let's take a look here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout January 2020, where energy is aligning between Virgo and the person that they're dealing with. You know? Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Emperor card, Ace of Swords, Hierophant card, and then the Hermit card. Yep, there you go. It's going to get to that point where it's like, well, no matter what has happened, no matter how difficult it was being in a relationship with somebody, it's all coming to an ending now, and I have to accept that. For some of you Virgos, though, this is what's really bothering me. This might have been a very long connection for some of you. For some of you Virgos, you might have been caught up in a cycle for a couple of years with this person. This could be a friend, always a friend, family member, lover. But if you weren't caught up in a cycle with this person for a while, it felt like you just got to know them very quickly. You know, things escalated quickly between you two. And that's why it's so uncomfortable, because when you are used to spending time with somebody, even if it's toxic and unhealthy, it's weird once it goes away. So that's what I'm seeing here overall. So Two of Cups, Four of Wands, the Emperor card, you know, you're going to start to recognize that this relationship was never very equal give and take. It was always very one-sided. And if you want to, you know, be truthful with yourself, you had to recognize that this isn't your future. And I also think you're coming to that realization too throughout the month of January, Virgo, that this relationship wouldn't be your future relationship, considering that this person was not be somebody that you've wanted to deal with for the rest of your life. You know, maybe you were in love with this person, Virgo, but looking back at it now, after you've already walked away, you're like, damn, I don't know how I ever thought I'd marry this person, because I think I'd go nuts in the end if I was always pushed away or always pushed out and never getting what I truly wanted or deserved in a relationship. So with that Hermit card, yeah, you're staying very much so far away from this as much as you can. And also, I think you're staying distant from this person because, you know, as I mentioned, they got a lot going on. You want them to do their own thing. You want them to heal. And, you know, you may be checking in every now and then with that Page of Swords, but you're doing your thing, and you want this person to do their thing, and you want them to heal and move forward from whatever they need to, okay? As for the overall outcome between you guys throughout January 2020, let's take a look. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout January 2020. What is the overall outcome between Virgo and who they're dealing with? What do we got? We got a Fool card, and we got an Eight of Wands. Absolutely. You both will go your separate ways, okay? Aries energy, could be Leo or Sag energy, but overall, both of you guys will go your separate ways, and you're okay with that, okay? Because it's going to be better for you, and it's going to be better for this person. You know, I feel like whoever you're connecting with, Virgo, is far from ready to be in a relationship. They need a lot of self-loving first. They need a lot to do to work on their own problems. They need to find an outlet as well, because I feel like the way your person over here manages their emotions is in an unhealthy way for them, okay? And I feel like they need to find their own outlet, whether it's talking to somebody that they can really talk to and open up to, whether it is a certain kind of creative outlet that they need that can help them de-stress and that can help them vent their feelings and emotions, you know? Maybe this person is like a water sign. Maybe they like poetry. You get what I'm saying? They need some sort of outlet, okay? But in regards to you right now, I do feel like you're happy going your separate ways. You're going to be much happier because you're kind of lifting a burden away from you, and you know what you want, you recognize what you want moving forward, and you won't settle for less, and that's what's good. And at the end of the day, you know, your next relationship, I feel like you're really honing in on something that's balanced, something that's healthy, and otherwise you won't commit. That's the thing here. You may meet people that are unhealthy for you moving forward, but you're not going to commit to somebody moving forward that's unhealthy for you. You're only going to be settling for somebody who you deem is really a perfect fit for you, and that's okay, all right? Now, in regards to the best advice for Virgo throughout January 2020, let's take a look here. Keep in mind this advice may not apply to what I just read for. It can be random advice that will help you in any sort of way. So what is the best advice for Virgo throughout January 2020? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If I said 2019, my apologies, guys. Nine of Cups, Three of Wands, Seven of Cups, High Priestess, and the Five of Pentacles. Nine of Cups to the Three of Wands. Don't wait for anything to come in. Allow everything to come to you. As I always touch basis on letting go and letting God, it really works. When you let the universe take over your life and be your own manager, okay, like your Miley Cyrus on tour, let the universe be your manager, okay? The universe will bring in beautiful things more than you even could know. There will also be more opportunities coming towards you as well in regards to love. Whatever feels right, jump with it, okay? So whenever next opportunity comes, whenever it comes, it could be multiple, it could be just one. If it feels right, roll with it. Now with the High Priestess card here to the Five of Pentacles as well, some of you Virgos may be feeling alone or feeling lonely moving into 2020. Recognize that you're never alone, okay? There's always somebody there. And if you ever need somebody to talk to, or if you feel lonely, recognize that being in solitude could be a good thing as well. When you're alone, you can get into a space of meditation, you can get in the space of learning more about yourself, as well as learning how to transform as a person. So for any of you guys, if you feel like you're lonely moving into January, or if you feel like you're going to be alone in January, take that time and use it as production to learn more about yourself, to learn more about what you like, to learn how to better yourself, and to see where you want to go in life. You know, use that as time to meditate and really be like, okay, this is the path I'm currently on in life. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to vibe to? Because remember, you and this person are going your separate ways. You were comfortable. You know, they were a big part of your life. You were comfortable when they were there, but now that they're gone and you have a new direction to go into, take a look at where you'd really like to go and go ahead and fucking travel there. There's absolutely no problem with that, okay? So yeah, Virgo, nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed. If it resonates, of course, let me know down in the comments down below. Take care. Have a fantastic, awesome, and amazing rest of your 2020, or amazing rest of your January 2020, and I will catch you guys for the mid-monthlies, all right? Peace. Take care, guys.